Hello everyone! I have acquired some beautiful books on my trips recently and I wanted to share them with you. They are mostly antique books because I'm really into collecting old, beautiful vintage books. Last month I traveled to Rouen, France, and I found some amazing bookstores. I will link the names here. The first book that I bought was a poetry book of Victor Hugo. Whenever I see a book of Victor Hugo, whether it is his poetry or his novels, I just need to buy them because he's my favorite author of all times. And look at this beautiful spine. It is such a beautiful book. It is called Les Royaumes et les Ombres. I've already started reading the first poems. I am enjoying the process. It helps me improve on my French too, so yeah, this one is great. The second one was also by Victor Hugo. This isn't a really beautiful one, but as I said, when I see Victor Hugo, I need to buy them. This was only €5, so not that much. It is one of his novels and it is called Napoléon le Petit. This was actually a critique on Napoleon because he was called Napoleon the Grand, Napoleon le Grand, and I think this is his critique on Napoleon. But I still need to look up more information about this. I don't know much about the novel. The next ones, and I am so proud that I found these because look, these are from Honoré de Balzac and they are called Le Pot de Chagrin and Eugénie Grandet. I have read, I think, 2 or 3 novels by Balzac and I absolutely love his writing style. He writes poetic and flowery, so if you're into that kind of writing style, then I definitely recommend it. And I needed to have these French editions. I was freaking out when I saw them. There were like 6 or 7 of them and I decided to pick only 2, which is okay, you know, you can buy every book that you like, but I picked these. Those were the books that I acquired in Rouen, but I also got myself this statue of Gustave Flaubert. It goes well with my statue of Victor Hugo and Voltaire, which I bought at the Pantheon in Paris. I love his novel Madame Bovary. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. I also have a review on my channel if you are interested in checking that out. There are no spoilers. I just want to say, if you're ever planning on going to Rouen in France, Gustave Flaubert, who was a very famous classical author, was born in that city, and thus there are many things that are referred to the author. And as a book nerd, this is just such an amazing thing, especially when you love the author. But if you haven't checked him out, please do. So let's start with my antique ones. I got a beautiful edition of novels of Chateaubriand. This one only cost me €5 and it is a collection of Chateaubriand and de Lamartine. These were 2 authors that Victor Hugo really loved. I have read both and I really can't remember if I loved them both. Yeah, I enjoyed Chateaubriand. I think Atala is one of his novels. It was okay, it wasn't mind-blowing, but it was very beautifully written. And Lamartine, my god, he writes in such a poetic way. It is... I was really impressed. It was good. I can't remember the title. What was it? I don't know, but it was really good. The next one is an old book written in Flemish and it is pretty. The spine immediately caught my attention. It is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I tried reading Great Expectations and I gave up like halfway the book. I'm really regretting it, and ever since I've been dying to read more of Charles Dickens to see if I love his other books, because I really want to give him another chance. He's such a popular author, he's such a well-loved author, and so this is a great start with this Flemish edition. Then I bought one mass market paperback because it wasn't really that expensive and I love the cover. Couldn't find it online, so I decided to take it with me. This is about a famous criminal who lived in, I think, the 1700s. It sounded interesting. I don't know if I will like it. We will see. But anyway, if you have read this, You let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, I would highly appreciate it if you would click on the like button down below. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. Now I have 2 more books. They're pretty amazing and I almost cannot hold them up, but I will try for you guys. Just wait. Okay. So while we were at the secondhand bookstore, I saw these editions and I gasped and I said, oh my god, Victor Hugo, Racine, I need to have those. And then my husband looked up and said, shall I grab them for you? Because they were really high on the shelf. I said, please grab them for me because I want to know what the price is. I will show them to you. This is the first one. And this is by, oh my god, I'm holding them upside down. These are the complete theater plays by Victor Hugo. I didn't have these yet. I love the spine, it caught my attention, it is so beautiful. It is just a little bit damaged here on the spine, but I don't really mind that much. On the inside you can see that there are beautiful images. The writing is very small, but I don't know if I will ever read them because it's really hard. I think it's gonna be really hard to read them, but that doesn't matter. I'm so happy that I am the proud owner of this edition. And then I have the same one for the theater plays of Racine. Now, why is this author so important to me? He was a playwright, one of the main playwrights at the court of Versailles. And I am obsessed with Versailles ever since I researched it for my novel. There is a novel coming out, my 5th actually, and it is a historical fiction about Versailles during the time of the Sun King Louis XIV. I know a lot about the time period. I am obsessed with all the known figures that were working at the court and were living at that time period, and so Racine is one of them, and this is his book with his initial, and I just couldn't not get them. I was staring at these books in awe, so impressed by their beauty. And they only cost 20 euros each. And so my husband said, well, let me get them for you, it's a gift. And so yeah, now they're extra special. See these fleurs de lis, these French lilies? I am so in love with these. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you hopefully in one of my next videos.